Okay, so welcome winners of OpenAI and AI Thinkers Hackathon. Hello, Team Offer Genius. Can you just briefly introduce yourself to the audience?
Hi, my name is Karol Obremski.
My name is Vova.
I'm Dominika.
I'm Oleg. And Jakub.
And you won the hackathon, so congrats on that. And so maybe you can just tell the people like what is Offer Genius, what problem in online shopping you're solving.
Well, Offer Genius is an app that creates automations in order to post used items of particular clients online on different marketplaces. It saves plenty of time, and as we know, people don't really like posting their stuff, don't like taking pictures and describing everything to be as neat, as beautiful as possible. So that's our goal.
Okay, so what happened during the hackathon? What was your vibe like? How did you even come up with this idea? What inspired you to build this?
We were at the OpenAI introduction about their new tools and we heard about computer use. So I think this was like the first aha moment that we had, like we saw potential in using this. We brainstormed that, okay, selling clothes is like pain in the ass, so maybe we can simplify it and also add image generation to that.
Yeah, it all perfectly came together once we see the perfect tools we need to use, such as structured outputs, in order to fill the concrete fields in form filling. For example, image generation and image analyzer to be just perfect for our use.
Okay.
So
so how did your process look like during hackathon? Did you went straight into the code after seeing the presentation, or you had some pivots? How was the process?
Actually, we came up with some ideas before the hackathon, but none of them was the final one. The idea with streamlining all this actions you need to take in order to create an offer came to us when we heard about multiple technologies that have rolled out before the hackathon. So it was just a natural brainstorm for us, and we came up with this idea. So it was something that was not prepared before. We had to take our time to get to the point with what we really want to do.
Okay. And is there anything special about your solution that stand up and you think that made Jari pick you as a winners? What is the secret sauce that you have inside your app that made people excited?
I think the secret sauce is the computer use model and basically the whole SDK interface that OpenAI has offered us during this hackathon. So we found the potential in the model that is able to take actions with live preview on your behalf. And this marketplace offer creation was a natural thing because it has to be supervised at some point by a human. So it looked really cool that you can see what the computer is doing, but you don't need to do anything yourself. So I think this was the main entry point for our project. And the other things such as image generation, these are the models that were previously out and we just had to get familiar with them. Like connecting all these dots together formed a solution to a common problem, a common irritation among society.
Cool. So before we jump to the demo, maybe last question: is there any plan from your side to keep on building what you started during the hackathon, or you're just gonna finish after 24 hours of Red Bulls and hacking?
We are building because we are on PL Combinator right now, so like almost 1 week down, but 1 week more to go, and we don't know what's gonna happen after those 2 weeks.
we know there's a lot of gaps yet to fill, and we're more than eager to come up with new solutions, even so.
What we developed for the backend part is a Python script, which basically works as follows. When we run it, it reads images that we provide to it here. So this is Dominika beautiful sweater with a tag on it, which is actually a very interesting thing because we can provide tag for it and it's going to read the data and fill the description based on this, so the material and the brand and stuff like that. So here is a tag. Here is a sweater that, as you see, is just a photo made on the floor. And also this is another tag, which also shows the size probably here, which is S. So the image generation takes some time. We have to wait a little bit. Okay. The size is S, the colors, which is pretty specific in this case, rust brown. And it's also going to provide description for us that we can later change if we don't like something. And I think now the photos are generated, so we can take a look as well. Now that's what we get as an output. So this is an uploaded image that is going to be automatically uploaded then to the Vinted. I think that's a good thumbnail, but the user obviously can upload the real pictures of the product. This is mostly to attract attention to the offer because, when you scroll through the Vinted, you usually see photos that don't have a good light, that are made in the not really good environment, on the floor or somewhere. But here you don't see a background, you don't see anything, you just see the pure image of the product. So this is a benefit of this.
Okay. So this is our interface. This is a web application that you can upload the image in some messy environment, not generally the photo you want to upload to the offer. And as the output, you can see generated photos, clean photos that you can upload on the marketplace. So right now what you see is the computer use model taking action. Actually, now it's the user logging in, but after you log in, the model takes action and fills out the information on the form based on the structured output from the image analyzer. So basically, the model takes a JSON and fills out the information that it, deducated from the photo.
Okay, so thanks for that. Maybe last question from my side to other fellow students or people who just want to start the journey with Gen AI, participate in any hackathon. What would be your advice?
Yeah, just go for it because we are really not secure about our skills, and we thought we're not that skilled in AI in general. But it turned out you just need a couple of ideas and motivate yourself and each other enough to go through something and just build it.
So I think just don't be insecure, just participate. The hackathon offers a perfect environment, and in the worst case, you will learn something.
Yeah, and the important note, instead of focusing on something that just looks cool in technical manner, focus on solving one issue from A to Z, from point starting to the end.
Thanks a lot, and good luck with continuation of this project.
Thank
Thank
you very
you.
much.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.